Huh? What happened? Oh, that's you. Okay. Nah, I didn't know that was you. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Yes. I can be. Autumn. What's up? What's up? Can you hear me? Yeah. So that's how you see how you just did that? How come I can't hear myself though? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, let me get off the phone. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah. Great.
Great.
All right.
All right.
Let me
Let me
see.
see.
Let me
Let me
see.
see.
Turn on my this
This
autumn.
autumn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Speak
What's up?
louder because I
Speak
can't
louder because I can't
have
have.
Okay. I turned my volume up. Is that going to be
this
better?
person.
Because I don't have
No,
headphones right
No.
now.
no,
No.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Mm.
You,
Yeah.
Um, I don't have headphones.
you have
You
headphones?
have headphones?
All right.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Shoot. I meant to
Uh,
get them.
can you make the computer or whatever the
Whatever
device
the
you have
device you
louder?
have louder.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
yeah. What's up,
What's up,
peoples?
peoples?
A lot of
Got a
things
lot
to
of things
discuss
to
today.
discuss today.
Give me a second. I'm going to go out into my car, okay?
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. People, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? People coming in. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Same be live sessions. What up? Who's on? Let me see what's up in the chat. Anybody in the chat? Live chat. Let me see. Welcome, 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 Nicole. What's name, Nicole? What's up, Nicole? What's up? What's up? How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming on, doing your thing. I'm sub. Who's that? Hey, what's up? 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 Oh, my glasses. I can't say see now. Come on in, peoples, my peoples, my peoples, my peoples. Got a lot to talk about today. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Nicole, where you going? Where you coming from? I don't know. Welcome everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. A lot to discuss. We get a couple people in VA. We're in VA. 'Cause I was actually out there in Richmond. I was in Richmond, VA. I know a couple people out in VA. Norfolk. That's where it's at, man. That's where all the colleges is at. Norfolk. I remember college spring break. I had to go to Norfolk State. We were going to Daytona Beach, and one of our pickup spots was Norfolk, and we picked up a couple of different people. Then we went to Daytona Beach, spring break. You ever been to Daytona? Definitely, definitely. Daytona's definitely a place to be. Hey, Jake, what's up? Thank you for coming on. Jake, I think I saw you before. I think I saw you before. You were in one of my past lives, man. Oh, so you never, Nicole, you never um went to Daytona, okay? Number two, you never went to Dakota. I mean, Daytona. Number two, you have to put your name in so I know who I'm talking to. 'Cause I never. We're just talking to Nicole, who's from Norfolk, with spring break. What spring break locations have you guys gone to? I know you guys have probably went to a couple better different spots than what I've done. Well, anybody have any good locations that they've gone to? Ace, that's so next time when you put it when you do the live, put in your name so I know Ace. That's good. Where you calling from? Where you calling from? Like it's a phone line. Where you coming from, Ace? So we know get the room engaged. A couple more people coming in. We're gonna have my co-host Autumn come in pretty soon. She had to go run and do some things. Phone number, which phone is that? Number one. Put your names in, or what's your name so I know. Number one and number two. Ace. We have Nicole. We have Jake. We have me, Sandy B. And we have my co-host Autumn. She's coming. She's coming. Got a lot to talk about today, man. A lot of different things. North Carolina. Okay. Cool. 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 North Carolina. What part? I got family in Charlotte. So we're talking about different things, man. Thank you for coming on. Prods. Thank you. We're going to talk about different things. We're going to talk about what's going on in Atlanta. Oh, Cameron. Okay. Yeah, I heard Cameron. I heard Cameron. We're going to talk about different things. We're going to talk about what's going on in Atlanta, Ratlanta. We're going to talk about, just hot topics that's going on, the topics that you guys probably want to touch on. So, let's get into that. You guys hear what's going on in Atlanta with the rat situation or not situation. What do you guys feel about that? About what's going on in Atlanta right now and the in hip hop industry? What do you think about that? Do we telling the police things or do we let the detectives kind of figure things out? Let me get your commentary on stuff like this. Hmm? You guys know anything about what I'm talking about or no? You have no clue. Anybody can chime in. Everybody can chime in. You guys on? Anybody? Anybody say yes or no? Oh wait, you guys on or you guys filming? You have any information on what I'm speaking about? What I'm speaking to say? Can I get some type of engagement here so I know? Cameron, Nicole, Ace. Okay. Well, there's a whole situation that's going on with Young Thug. You guys familiar with the artist, hip hop artist Young Thug? He's pretty popular in Atlanta. I just kind of want to get your 2 cents on what you feel about, allegations of controversy of him telling on the stand. What do you guys feel about that when you're indicted and the cops want to know information? Should we tell or should they just be handling doing their job? What do you guys feel about stuff like this? So kind of know where everybody stands on this type of things. I'm interested. You guys being from North Carolina and VA, you guys should know what I'm speaking about now. What do you guys think? Is it cool? Is it not cool to talk about? Hmm? Do you think that we need to be cooperating with federal enforcement? If Trump came today with federal cops, do we tell him everything so we gonna get locked up, or what do you think? Should they just handle their own business? Should they watch the tape so we give them information? It's a whole logistics. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Um, you know, Trump is the greatest of all. Yeah, yeah. You Trump fan. Okay, cool. So you like what he's doing. You like what he's doing as far as the work that he's uh, doing in the U.S. What do you think with the enforcing the laws? You think it's cool? So we be doing stuff like this? Billy from England, Billy England. Thank you for coming on. What do you think? That this is what we need to be doing out here. Woo. Went right into it. Before, and why do you feel so strongly about that? Why should we do stuff like this? Does it make sense to do it? Why do you think that we need to? You think we should be handling the deportations and stuff? What's your opinion on that? Why do you think he's great? You can't just say he's great and just not give him no reason why you think he's great. What makes him so great in your eyes, President Trump, the U.S. of A?
Okay, can you
Hey,
hear me?
there's the eye
Hi.
candy. What's up? What's up? So,
Okay.
all right, cool. Everybody, this is on Billy. We
Hi.
have Billy England here. We have Ace. We have Nicole. Nicole, I haven't heard from you. A couple of different people. We got people from Norfolk, Virginia. People from Cameron, North Carolina. Billy England from, I guess, England. I don't know. But we were just recently talking about deportations and Trump. Billy brought it up. He thinks that Trump is the greatest, and kind of want to get your 2 cents on it. I'm sure everybody who's on here wants to hear you speak on something like this. What do you think about what's going on?
I believe that things are going to happen so that way we are able to implicate better practices out in the world. Trump can only do as much as he's allowed to, and the Congress are going to do just as much as they are going to do.
Okay. So, I mean, do you think the efforts that he's doing is warranted, or do you feel like you know people
Well,
should
when you look
intervene?
at what he's doing, sorry for interrupting. When you look at what he's doing, he's moving in an effect of a different rule of how presidency is going to go. We have heard on the internet for a long time that, the martial law is going to come in effect and stuff like that. And these are just implications that are happening to, I think, beta test what's going to work and what's not going to work.
Mm. So, do you think that he's overextending his hand, or some people are saying that he's trying to create chaos and anarchy? What do you feel about that?
So, Trump is a president. Imagine if he was a king.
Mm.
Uh,
Billy
so,
Billy 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 thinks that he's doing what he has to do. We have a
mhm.
pro Trump Trumper Trumper. I don't know if that's a good one. But he's saying that he's here doing what he needs to be done. Some people feel strongly against that. Other people feel strongly for that. Um, is I don't know if it's really decisive. I mean, everybody has an opinion. It's just pretty much okay, where you stand with everything. Um, do I think as the highest executive in the land, he can do certain things? Of course, he can definitely do certain things. Does it mean that it needs to be warranted? I don't know. That's different perspectives. That you have to pretty much, put two and two to get four on that. But you know, he has the authority. He was elected, duly elected, and I'm sure his advisors are giving him certain directions and instructions on how to go about doing it, treading lightly or not. So um, to the extent I think is what people are really trying to figure out if it's really necessary or not. You know, what do you think?
That's a that's a topic that even us people are not going to really know
Mhm.
the full details in.
Got it. So
But
what
us
do you?
as people, they're going to have to be influenced by us as the people
Mhm.
to be able to restrict these rules.
Right.
The out
What,
here is a bit crazy because I don't think we would act as crazy if there wasn't drugs and if there wasn't underlining reasons to why there's bad in the world. Because other than that, we're all good. We're all vibing here and just trying to live.
right.
But it's not just about the drugs. It's not just about the underground trafficking. It's also about us as humans. We have things that we shouldn't have. We have a life that really shouldn't have been in my perspective.
Okay.
We are definitely blinded by the materialistic things in the world.
Mm. Okay. He
So
on that. What do you feel like?
comfortability
Mhm.
makes us comfortable and we don't want to be out of that comfortability.
Mm. So you think that we should step out of our comfort zone to really access different things and get different perspectives, or what do you mean by that?
That's definitely
Explain
what
that.
it could be. That's definitely what I could be meaning. There's different ways that somebody is going to listen to that and take it. We go along believing that it's okay for us to have plastic. It's okay for us to have honey. I'm just giving you some examples. We take it as like it's like our what's the word for it? Our right to have these things, but it's not. And Trump actually, I believe Trump is doing good, but only because they really have to. We have to turn around this society, or a lot of things are going to happen. If we don't get a hold of our society, they're going to get hold of our society. Yes,
Right.
there's drugs out there. Yes, there's other things, but we're not just talking about the bad things. We're talking about the pollution of the world. I don't know if anybody's researched, but the Trump administration went ahead and did something about recycling, which is awesome in my eyes. I'm loving that, but we've gotten to a point where we're going to have to do that. And we should have been doing that when plastic came out, when we knew it was a problem. I'm a 90s babies. We were told about renewable energy, we were told about recycling, and I used to drive myself trying to recycle, crazy trying to recycle. My friends thought I was a little bit off and crazy, and trying to reuse plastic in the ways that you can, especially the ones that you could reuse. But recycling was very important for many years of my life, and a lot of my friends were like, she's a bit crazy. And then I met somebody who actually became my step cousin who worked as a diesel mechanic for a junkyard or a dump.
Hit
And
the
he
like
was
button. Hit
like,
the like button. Share this. Share this. Yeah.
he was telling me that this is what, because he kind of broke my spirit. He said, this is where your recycling goes. And if you don't do this, they're not going to recycle your stuff. So a lot of people still to this day, I go and drive down the road and there's stuff sitting out in the yard that they could have donated. They could have put somewhere to be fixed, such as a wash machine, such as a VCR. These things are just being thrown out and nobody is really thinking about where it's going. and nor are they thinking about how it got here. Our cell
Mm.
phones, our cell phones are from the Congo, if you think about it, or from wherever the materials come to do the conduction inside of it to make it be. They're digging inside of our world to take these items when all they need is recycle and implicate themselves to be the better side of having things, because when you misuse something, you have consequences.
So what do you think?
And Trump
Go
went
ahead.
ahead this in one of his passing. I'm not very political, but I do care. He went ahead and did his passing of the recycling stuff, and I think it's a great move for the nation, at least. And there's a lot of things people aren't seeing that you and I would be seeing, and that's the job loss due to the advanced technology that's coming and is going to be improving itself as life goes on. It's like the computer and cell phones. It's always going to upgrade it because somebody's going to want better or the best. We are definitely in an era of microwave thinking where we want something instant instead of something actually being there
Mm.
and gradually becoming and evolving. So also, it's just there's a lot of topics that you can talk about what they're doing and what they're not doing. But us, we can do petitions, we can get people together, talk about it together, and just help Trump out, because that's what they need. They need people to help them out. They need us to go out in the world and be something instead of senseless people. A lot of the social media, I think, has to blame it, because we'll sit there and scroll instead of actually being out there, being the difference. We're watching people be the difference and thinking that we might be the difference. And of course, we can be the difference.
Right.
And we
Well,
should be the difference.
a lot of people was. So are you like really more health conscious? I mean, or environmental friendly? But you feel like that Trump needs to be a little bit more proactive in that stance.
I would like to say I should have been more proactive in the last 12 years, that I actually started to be more of a conscientious person. Come to the time of my life where I'm seeing things at a different slope, and it's something that we should have been doing from the time that we even heard about it. And that I heard about it in school, and my parents didn't really practice recycling. My parents did practice like homesteading, where we would grow vegetables or stuff in our yard and try to not be so drowned by the internet or the TV. Didn't really have access to that growing up, but we all could have been better, if you ask me. Even me as a parent, I'm a parent of two, and I could have been and should have been better. And I let the world be the trend that I wanted to to ride on. I wanted
Right.
to be senseless, if you ask me. That's really what it is. It's really not. It's not being present. It's watching somebody else do something instead of you doing it. It's you just being comfortable instead of you actually changing the things that you don't like.
Right. So, well, that's that's a mouthful. You really came with it. I think it's to be
Yeah,
a
so I don't think
yes.
anything about about the pregnancies, because they're all scripted. That's all I
Right.
got to say. It's like we are. We're all going to have a goal in mind, and they're going to make sure. I don't believe they. I get asked a lot, like, what do you believe about them trying to not um, look out for the people or use us against each other?
Mm.
It's really us allowing it to be used against each other. We all can coexist. All of us, any species, our birds, our frogs, any species that is cohabiting planet Earth, we're going to have to coexist. And if we don't, there's always going to be that outbalance of stuff.
Mm. I definitely think that we should take care of uh, us, obviously collectively, but also the surroundings. Um, I just don't know to the extent where everything is supposed to be indicative. Does that mean that we just start small with this putting recyclables in the right places? just not
just not
throwing
throwing
trash out
trash out
inconsiderabely,
inconsiderably,
not
not
knowing
knowing
how
how
to,
to,
throw trash
throw
out or
trash
whatever
out or whatever
correctly,
correctly,
But I
But
mean,
I mean,
what is that?
what is that?
What is,
What is,
I
I
guess,
guess,
natural
natural
or
or
health
health
conscious
conscious
viability start
viability
from?
start from?
It just
It
mean
just
like,
mean
okay,
like,
we have
okay,
to
we
put
have to put
recyclables and then
recyclables count,
all this
all this
recyclables in,
and
and separate
separate
papers. Then
papers. Then,
I, what do you think
what do
about
you
like
think
this?
about like this?
Does it just
Does it
start to
all start to
be
be
conscientious
conscientious
and
and
neighborly
neighborly?
as
Uh,
is it
is
supposed
it
to be?
supposed to be?
Yeah, it's a community thing. It definitely is. And it starts with you and it starts with I. We have
Got
the
it.
internet. So if you want to, design yourself a plan on how you're going to change your patterns of becoming a more environmental or even a conscious person, what it starts with is your plan. You have the internet, we have AI. It starts with you just like a business plan. What are
Mhm.
you going to do to actually make sure that there's a tomorrow for your kids? What are you going to do to actually make sure that nothing worse happens to our world? Accidents happen all the time. Happen all the time. I'm sure evolution and adaptation had to have its mistakes to become perfect because I think there's a lot of creatures or a lot of species and plants and even us, we're perfect. I sometimes I wonder why there are so many beautiful people in this world.
Mm,
And it's just DNA. And that's
right.
what it boils down to. And what I honestly think about is, there's a lot of things that are messing with our hormones. There's a lot of things that's going to mess with our DNA, and we already know what that's going to do. It's like we got to work together, and if we don't work together, then I don't think anybody wins.
Right.
Right.
There's a lot of
There's a
people
lot of
who
people
kind of
who kind of
has
have
opposing views,
opposing
saying
views,
that this is
saying that this is
all
all
manufactured,
manufactured,
made up
made up
BS.
BS.
Environmental
Environmental
topics.
topics.
That
That
nothing. The
nothing.
world is
The
not going
world
to
is not
end
going to end
tomorrow in an
tomorrow in an
hour,
hour,
few
few
seconds.
seconds.
That
That
there needs
there
to
needs to
be
be
more focus
more
on the
focus on the
economy,
economy,
economic
economic
needs.
needs.
Um,
Um,
the fact
the
that
fact that
the
the
economy,
economy,
everything is
everything is
getting
getting
more
more
expensive
expensive
and not
and not
cheaper.
cheaper.
Needs to be
Needs to
more
be more
indicative
indicative
to what's
to what's
going on.
going on.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
What do you think
What do you
about
think
that? I
about
mean,
that? I mean,
it's more of an
it's more of an
economic
economic
perspective,
perspective,
or
not,
maybe
or
not.
maybe not.
The
Change
people
is
who
never
say,
easy.
okay,
Change is hard.
okay,
And if we don't change, nothing's going to change. Undoing things, just like when you have a bundle of string or jewelry
mhm,
and you get it all bundled up, undoing that is so tedious, it's so frustrating. But once it's done, how do you feel? You feel accomplished. You feel like you actually have something now worth something.
mm,
I look at it as like that. It's never going to be too late for a change. And the Bible shows us that it is never going to be too late for change,
right,
but the longer you wait, the harder the change.
right.
right?
I agree.
I agree.
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 I think
I think
change
change
starts
starts
incrementally,
incrementally,
starts
starts
small,
small,
and then
and
over
then
time
over
it can
time it can
expand to
expand
something
into
bigger.
something bigger.
And even if
And even if
it's
it's
small,
small,
continuously,
continuously,
it's something
it's
that
something that
you were able
you
to
were
add
able to
that
add
wasn't
that
there
wasn't there
yesterday,
yesterday,
the day
the day
before,
before,
or the week before, the month before. So,
So,
um,
um,
change is
change
needed.
is needed.
It's
It's
sometimes even
sometimes even
warranted,
warranted,
but I don't know
but
if
I don't know
people
if
are
people
fully
are fully
receptive
receptive
of
of
fast
fast and
and
uh,
concurrent change,
concurrent
like
change,
right
like
away,
right away,
as
as
opposed to
opposed to a
a
a
bit by
bit
bit
by
type
bit
of
type
thing.
of thing.
And I think
And I
right
think
now a
right
lot of
now a lot
people
of people
would
would
say it's
say it's
needed,
needed,
but then you
but
have
then you
people
have
say
people
that
say that
it's needed,
it's
but
needed, but
incrementally, maybe little by
little
little,
by little.
for
For
what is too
what is
much
too
and
much
what is
and
too
what is
little.
too little.
I think
I think
that's a
that's a
good
good
argument to be
argument to
made
be
as
made
well.
as well.
Well, that's why the Trumps and the presidents and the kings and all that, they're going to have to do what they're going to have to do. It's not like we're not valuable. It's not like the earth is not valuable. It's just a mindset. And when everybody shifts it, they're going to realize that they need nothing more than what is already given to them. We should not be a product of products.
Mm.
We I love having pens. I love being able to do things like this. I mean, look at what we're doing now. We're 2025 and we're able to do this
Remote,
technology stuff, but
yeah,
there also has to,
remote conversation
conversation
morning
right?
time,
morning time.
yeah,
Right?
all
All
different
different
parts of the world.
parts of the world.
Uh,
Mm.
Uh,
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 yeah, I
But I
mean,
do
like,
believe in trends, and I do
right,
believe that things do come back around,
uh,
uh,
such as events
mhm,
mhm.
and trends and such as
mhm.
such. We just have to learn our lessons. And as people together, I don't think we learn our lessons as quick as we should because we're not sticking together. We're taking the influences of the world and allowing them to guide us instead of actually having conversations with each other one on one where it's shared within the zone of each other. If you're over the internet, that's so hard to ride a vibe with somebody, or it's hard to be able to even connect with somebody when you don't know them. But we do, and we will, because people are going to watch it and they're going to to either take somebody's advice or they're going to not. It's up to them, just like it's up to me and you. But I don't think people who are the monarchy of the world are the bad ones either. Like they have their mission just like I have my mission as being a mom and a spouse, a daughter and a sister.
Mhm.
You have your mission doing this podcasting. I'm sorry,
Interview,
YouTube
yeah, of course,
Live.
of course, of course, of
Yes,
course.
exactly. We all have
Yeah,
missions here,
yeah,
and to implicate them, we're going to have to do them sooner or later, and they themselves have to do it. But we also get to do it with them, and that's the lovely part about it. If we have the opportunity to do it with them, let's do it.
mm.
Why not? That's
I,
going to be the trend.
right, right.
Right, right.
I
I
definitely think that
definitely think that
trends occur.
trends occur.
Again, it's just,
Again, it's just
how
how
rapid
rapid and
or how
or how
slow,
slow
those trends,
those trends
occur.
occur.
So I think
So I
you bring
think
up
you bring
really
up
good
really good
points. I mean,
points.
this
I mean,
was
this is
pretty
pretty good.
good
Yeah, I'm
discussion.
glad to be invited to do this.
Yeah, yeah, of
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
course,
of
something I
course, of
like.
of
course, of course.
And
And
definitely,
definitely,
it was
it
the
was
topic
the
I
topic I
mentioned, but
mentioned, but
definitely
definitely we went
we went
went
further,
further,
than
than
what it was
it
really
was really
supposed to
supposed to
happen. But it's
happen.
all
But it's
good.
all good.
Yeah, but
Um,
I do want to talk about the other things because I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, I am becoming the metro. I
right,
have grew up in the outskirts of Georgia,
right,
Right.
about an hour and a half away from Georgia or
right.
Atlanta. I apologize, but where I
Even though
did
you're an
end up
hour and a
later,
half, if you're an hour and a half, they still say it's Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I know it, but it's not. It's not.
Right, right,
Atlanta
right.
is very different.
Yeah,
Um,
correct, correct.
for like 20 years now, I have lived close to Marietta, and
Okay,
Marietta is right above Atlanta.
right,
And I have worked in Atlanta 2 years ago at a Jersey Mike's
right,
off Howell Mill,
right.
and I don't go further. I don't like going further, and exactly why I don't like going further is because it's not safe for us, especially if we're not into that life or that
Right,
lime life.
right,
I
right,
feel
right.
sorry for the homeless people. Where I was employed for 10 years, I would help my boss make homeless bags. I would stop on the side of the street and talk to the people. I even gave a ride to one of the homeless kids in my neighborhood to the
Mhm.
store the other day. And I do all the time, even the alcoholics of my neighborhood. They're walking to the store. I see them, I pick them up. I try to say something to them. I really try to
Well,
implicate
I mean,
the
you're definitely a good citizen to be picking up. people you don't know, and
Oh, no. Sometimes I do know these people. I don't think I've ever picked up somebody
the
I
true
didn't
crime
know.
type,
But if
yeah,
I had
true crime,
conversations
they're
with them,
documentary,
yeah, if I've had conversations with them, I will probably pick them up. Other than
okay,
that, I have things in my car to make me safe, okay?
right, right.
Even on my keychain,
Oh
okay?
yeah, definitely,
I'm a
definitely,
lady.
definitely, 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 definitely. And
But
that's a big thing.
it's
But
just, it takes that butterfly effect to happen. It takes one time for you to change or alter the course of action here.
right, I
But
think
I have not heard of that. I'm not a really trendy person. I did not heard of the nickname Ratlanta, and
yeah,
I meant to ask one of my friends who lived down there. Go ahead.
right. Nah, it was something that happened in the TikTok community, but I guess it goes to a broader scope of, I guess, what's morally right and what's morally wrong, and it discusses the whole street credibility, and even some maybe say just crime, cartel or mafia, the whole snitching allegations or dry snitching, or the whole credibility of it. Is this something that people really should stand on? If you've if you're in any criminal activity, does that mean that you take down everybody else around with you? Or do you kind of stand by that because you knew that you were entering criminal activity? So
Well,
do
wrong.
you bring down the associates, or do you kind of stand on the word of the criminal activity that you enlisted in?
So it sucks. If somebody knows something's wrong and they still do it and they get caught, we still have to serve a consequence.
Right,
I've had to serve some really crappy consequences, and I didn't even think I was doing anything wrong. But
right,
looking at it from when I wasn't trying to do something and looking at it as a different perspective, I knew. I knew that somewhere be why I was trying to do something. I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. But being a
right.
selfish person, or even being somebody who is trying to do what they want because they can, they're a grown person. You know what I mean? They're grown.
Right.
You can't tell me what to do. You still have consequences, just like if we were out in the nature. If say a bird breaks its leg because he wasn't supposed to be doing something, or there's always that
So
karmatic consequence
correct.
of what happens, and you can either take, what can I learn from this, or what can I be mad about? You know what I
Hit the
mean?
like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. People coming in. Share the video. But I think that you bring up a good point. You knew what you were getting yourself into, so you should have to sleep in it. And so if you knew that you were going to get into whatever activity that you're in, then you have to kind of deal with the consequences that come with it. And I think that's honorable, to be honest with you, because we all have free will, we all have choices to make, and it's what you do with those choices that will kind of serve
Hey, excuse me
how
for a
you
second. I'll be right back.
yeah, that kind of serve what you're doing. So I think what you're saying is correct. And as she comes back, I think it was a good spirited discussion today. We're gonna probably try to wrap this up. Thank you guys for coming on. Definitely share, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing daily videos every other day, something like that. It's consistent videos. Thank you everybody who came on. Billy, thank you. Ace, thank you. Nicole, thank you. Uh, a couple of other you guys came came on. Thank you everyone who came on, revealed themselves. And we'll see you tomorrow. Daily chat. Autumn had to go. And I'm gonna tell her that we wrapped it up. It was definitely a good spirited conversation. Spoke
Why are you
about,
wrapping it up?
yeah, it's pretty good, really good convo for everyone. Everybody's commenting saying that they the other because I have this on live streamed on something else, but people saying that you're definitely the eye candy. I'm not, I should be the one with the profile picture up. they're saying on the other phone. Thank you guys. You make me feel so great. All right,
Hmm.
but that's true. She is, and she will be on daily as we speak about different topics. Tomorrow, man. I mean, let's keep it open forum because I know a lot of you guys wanted to speak. We had people. So you came in kind of late. We had people from Norfolk, Virginia. We had people from Cameron, North Carolina.
Hmm.
People from England, the Trumpster Billy England. So we have a couple different people, and I have to stream different platforms. Let me know, message me, guys. Share this with other people. Let me know the conversations that you guys want to speak
Yeah, I did
about
want to
on a
talk
daily
about one
basis.
thing though, before
Go
we
ahead.
did go.
Yeah.
It's just that the influential that the entertainment world has. I believe if we believe that there was better, that we wouldn't have all this drama in there because back in the Ti days, the Young Jeezy days, they were
Mm,
telling people to get out of there,
right,
and
right,
now
right,
people are telling to come back.
right,
Just
right.
think of a better world. It
Yeah,
it matters.
right. That's the zeitgeist right there. I think that's a good ending. That's a good
Hmm.
zinger. Let me take that with you for the rest
Well,
of the day.
thank you for the invite, and thanks everyone for listening.
Yeah, yeah. We Autumn. I'm gonna put her social media stuff. We want you tomorrow, man. You gonna come tomorrow? You
I sure
available
will.
tomorrow? All right. Of course, we try to do this every day, every other day. Build our following, build the community. Let us know what you guys want to speak about. Um, also put Autumn's social on there. You can reach out to her as well. And let's keep this constructive, man. Dope,
Instructive.
man. Have a blessed morning. I'm gonna keep saying blessed. People might say, "Hey, you never know." Religious, yeah.
I've
Listen, I'm religious. I'm a religious
replaced
person.
blessed with bliss.
Yeah,
I'm
but
going to be blessed.
God bless. I'm religious. I stay religious. I'm gonna say it.
Right? You are
So
you.
yeah. So God bless everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.